Yeah? What? You'll never get me!
What?
Yeah? What?
How'd you like that? You asked for this! Uh-huh. You asked for
What?
what?
Huh? I'm here.
Who are you? You can't come in here. Sound the alarm, Gadon!
Relax, Kira. This is an ally, not an enemy. She's promised to help get our prototype accelerator back from the Vulcans.
You're too trusting, Gadon. These must be the assassins Brejik sent. How else did they get in here? We're under attack! Guards! Guards!
Yeah?
How'd you like that? Down you go! You On it. Damn!
What? Gotcha. Simple.
Tabistjubong konkipangpa, chingpalachiska muli, tunirana no brata dunkno sarchadoma wama kun bestoma. Nishak chilorch. Kavatumpa kun palyeya mokapata. Bonanay kachu. Kuya mi juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki. Kukula Gigi. Tonghai tuam Gigi yumalit pa ang Kotor. Tolbada bunk walyagando tenago chuchut.
And when we win the race, we get Bastila, right?
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga. Tolbada bunk walyagando tenago chuchut. Shagjikin lor chawata uma? Kava volpa mulchi gumana. King kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira jikun?
Explode? Are you crazy? Why would we risk riding that thing then?
Tonga bug sham uninong. Wanga kun beast king ba mulira. Shagjikin lor chawata uma? Kava volpa mulchi gumana. King kun shachi king, tonga bug sham uninong. Wanga kun beast king ba mulira. Kontichani, mulira shonk turung umnit patoga wanka chonetize.
Kenchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Patuyama kama wona henak nek. Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. King kun shishikin.
Nikawa dubaka! Patisa, patisa! Kon mulis limo po iwanga kun wiskin. Chi kakin cha nawabakaon. Picha ge borang turang. Nada chawa ishun kun.
Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kundes. Chink palamul. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalit pa ang inkotu. Tolbada unkwalya gando tenago chuchut.
Takujas takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita.
Yabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kun mama ulira rachikun. Jawana bota ayuat tahonga chakanki dora. Kachiku ita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando do nago chuchut. Tiska du suki guba na bona na gachu. Agto inkotu. Topada bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kun mama ulira rachikun. Uba patu konchi. Tong nong bong shang yung yang. Tong katok smaktelia.
Wanna check young? Wanna vota con titariti? Cicintoma. Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata? Bona na kachu.
Tiska dosoki, kopa pono nakachi. Tongki mamaji aki ukotu. Kachopa bogla shanko tachi.
Contigiani. Ulira shop turung kipuna. Una na kachu. Kimbano mulin.
La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kumbes chingpa marulira. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Uba patu konchi. Uba patu konchi. Tong nong bong shang yung yang. Tong katok smaktelia. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Rundi haudonga chikong kapi. Tiatuka uluan kinkun na ba murira rachikun. Mucha shakpangpa.
I, Brejik, leader of the Black Vulkars, am honored to award the victory prize to one of my own, once again proving the Vulkars are the premier gang of Taris. Well done. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider and brought great glory to the Black Vulkars. That's why it is with the greatest sadness that I have to inform you of a slight change in the prize I am offering for your victory. When you hear what I have to say, you'll understand. It seems the woman I offered up as a prize is more than just a Republic officer. She's actually a Jedi. I've had to equip her with a neural disruptor collar to keep her mind in a state of unfocused confusion, just to make sure she doesn't use her force powers to escape. Obviously, I can't turn her over to you. It would be far too dangerous to have a Jedi as a slave. But rest assured, I'll find some other way to compensate you for your victory.
Jawana bota ayuat tahonga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungwalia gando do nago chuchut.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the Swoop Rider! Kill them all!
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs? You must have banked a turn too sharply, because it sounds like all the blood has rushed from your brain. I am Bastila, a member of the Jedi Order and a fleet commander for the Republic. Nobody owns me. Now, we don't have time for joking around. What are you doing here? Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulcans would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. Yes, I suppose you can. Well, I appreciate your attempt to save me, even if it didn't really go as you planned. But let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Inner Spire? The Republic, for one. I was a fleet commander, remember? But I don't want you getting all worked up over nothing. So tell me, do you have a plan to get off this planet? Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time? My attitude. It strikes me that you are the one in sore need of an attitude adjustment. I happen to be in charge of this mission, if you'll recall.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will. You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. Here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what? This is strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris. How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you. I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the Swoop Race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the Swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulkar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris Swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability, although modesty is another matter. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... Ah, yes, the rescue again. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Brejik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taris. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.